Hello. I wanted to start something here on my channel called Mondays Are for Makeup. I searched hashtags or that specific name, Mondays Are for Makeup, and I couldn't find anything. I found something similar. Like hashtag Makeup Mondays, but there was nothing that was specific. Mondays are for makeup. My thoughts behind doing something called Mondays are for makeup was just to give myself like an outlet for talking about makeup, like my favorites of the week or like little reviews, something different that wouldn't be like a tutorial or a project update. So what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? I I really don't have a lot of people like in real life to talk to about makeup, so that's why I am doing this, sitting in my room at my vanity with my phone, filming myself talking and feeling sort of silly because I do it whenever my husband's not home because I'm too embarrassed to tell him that I do this.
You want the iPad? Okay, get the iPad. Hurry up. You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, don't knock over my camera. I love you.
Anyways, that was my kid. So that's my thoughts, just as an extra little outlet for talking about stuff I love or stuff I don't enjoy, favorites of the week, anything like that. So this is going to be my Mondays Are for Makeup #1 video, first video. How does that work? Mondays Are for Makeup #1. There we go. I pulled out a couple of things that really caught my eye or things that were in my collection that have been sort of hiding, and I didn't really realize how much I appreciate these items. So I just wanted to talk about those in no particular order. Not really. This one is the, can you see that? This is the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. It's just a cleansing oil. I do this, I take 1 pump, I put it on my face whenever it's time to wash my face. And then I wet my hands a little bit and rub it. It turns like sort of milky white. And it takes off that first layer of foundation, eyeshadow, lipstick, mascara. And it's amazing. It's a little bit pricey. I buy it when it's on sale at the PX. I love it so hard. And I've had this particular bottle for, I drooled. I've had this particular bottle for months, and I can't tell how much is in there, but there's still quite a bit, and I have 2 like in my back stock. Obsessed with this stuff. It's my baby. My baby. Okay, and then I had received the sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish like eye primer. And it's really nice. I don't know how much the full size is, but I like it better than the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have a couple more samples of eye primers that I need to get through, but this is really cool. The only thing I don't really care much for is how big the hole is where the product comes out, because sometimes I get a little bit too much, but I'm really, really enjoying this as an eye primer. And I've noticed that whenever I put my base of Painterly down, yeah, I do a 2-step. Whenever I put Painterly down, it doesn't like drag and crease over this like it used to do with whenever I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So I'm really liking this combo together. And you know what, that I just realized that. See, it's funny how like whenever you sit down and talk to yourself that you come up with all these revelations. yeah, it's a revelation. It's makeup, right? And then I had bought this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Illuminator in ice. It is pink. Sheared out. It is pink, like icy pink, frosty 90s pink. And I lost my receipt. I can't take it back, which is sort of a bummer because I also bought the powder highlight in ice, and I don't like it. Let me find it. I don't like the powdered highlight. It is like white. It's white. But my very favorite primer at the moment is NARS Radiance Prime. Radiance Enhancing. But man, this stuff is expensive. Real expensive. So I figured I'd give this one a try today, and I really like what it did. I'm pink in my skin tone anyways, so it sort of works, whereas the NARS one is where the NARS one has more golden flecks, this one's pink. So it works really well for me. But I really enjoyed it, and I've had my makeup on since early this morning. Fairly early, maybe since 11, and it's 8 o'clock right now. I am hella impressed. And my makeup is L'Oreal's True Match. I finished my Giorgio Armani Fluid Silk. Yesterday was my last day using that. And so then today I broke this one out again. I'm not repurchasing the Giorgio Armani. It's too expensive, and I like the L'Oreal True Match better. Yeah, so that was like off on a little thing. But yeah, so if you buy the L'Oreal highlighters, the liquid is good. I would stay away from the powder. It's no bueno. If you want like a highlight, go with the higher end ColourPop. Don't spend a lot of money. Go with ColourPop. Ugh, it's beautiful. Also, something else that I've been going insane over lately are these I quit vaping almost 3 weeks ago. I think it's been now. It's been 3 weeks since I quit vaping, which was a replacement for smoking cigarettes. I know, nasty, right? But it took me 2 years to... I quit smoking 2 years ago on my 30th birthday, and this year I had decided that I would like to quit vaping by my 32nd birthday. So now it's been 3 weeks since I quit. But like the whole hand to mouth, it's real. And I started off with chocolate, and that's not good to eat nothing but chocolate whenever you're trying to quit doing something, because then you will have to start running on your treadmill to get rid of the chocolate calories. So I love butterscotch or caramels. They're so good. I'm hooked on those. So I think that's like my 5th bag, maybe 6th bag in 3 weeks. But at least don't have any nicotine in my system anymore. I'm sort of turning this into my July favorites video, so I might as well talk about these 2 single eyeshadows that I picked up on my birthday. They're by Lancome. Just their single Lancome shadows. The packaging sort of janky, but the product is amazing. This one is called Eclair. I'm going to give you a swatch. And this one is called Kitten Heel, which I guess is like a cult classic, and I had no clue. It's one of those peachy pinks that I am obsessed with. It's... the lady that at the Lancome counter that I go to, she was wearing kitten hair on top of something else, some brown. Oh my goodness, it was gorgeous. So pretty. So I sort of got sucked in because I'm addicted to peachy pink shadows. Very nice though. And this one was called Eclair. I really like, I'm very much attracted to these taupey browns. I have a Shiseido one also that's very, very similar, but different. Actually, I'll just go over my whole eyeshadow look real quick. I'm using this little pink pearl mini crayon from my Ipsy bag. And then my Naked Lunch eyeshadow is on top. And then Eclair was in my crease. And I really like the combination. Was going to be sad that this pink pearl was going to be gone. But I just realized, see, here's the dilemma of having so much makeup. You get something and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be so sad when that is gone. But then you realize that you have something that's super similar. L'Oreal Infallible stick thing is very similar to this. This one's a little bit deeper, but not much. See, can you tell the difference? No? Huh. So I guess in my projects, I picked all items that I have like duplicates of. How, can you explain that one to me? Maybe it's like I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. All I know is I love makeup a lot. And I'm glad that I have an outlet for it now. Or I'm glad that I have an outlet for talking about it now, because I get sort of lonely whenever I get something cool or new and I can't talk to anybody about it. I can't talk to my husband because he's like, you know, I can't talk to my daughter because she's 12 and she doesn't really care about makeup yet. I'm waiting for that day when she's excited about makeup, because she's going to have a lot of good stuff to play with. Yeah. I can't talk to my son. Actually, my son, he likes to go to Sephora or to MAC with me, and he picks out lipsticks, eyeshadows, and stuff for me. He once picked out this lipstick from Cargo Cosmetics at Ulta. I was trying on all these lipsticks, and I didn't pick this one. He's like, Mom, how about this one? So I tried it on, and I loved it. He's really, really good. And he also picked out this Lorac 3D Luster to go with the Cargo lipstick. Like, my kid he's 6 and he was probably like 4, maybe 5 at the time. So, oh, these smell good. I should wear this more often, huh? Oh, this is the only Lorac, except for these things. This is the only Lorac product that I own. Do all of their lip products smell like butterscotch? Is that what it is? I really need to wear this more, don't I? It's really pretty. So thank you for watching this. If you're actually like watching and listening to anything I have to say, I'll get a little bit like better with my flow, my ebb and flow of how this works. So I'm just gonna call this my July favorites for the month, since that sort of wound up being what it was. My last favorite is Messy Hair. Like, the messier the better. And this headband flower, I got told I was at the commissary and somebody told me I look like a flower child. I was like, that's what I was going for because I have flowers on my shirt too. I was happy. I was like, cool, thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching me ramble about a whole lot of nothing and everything that's important to me right now. Bye.
So let me know down below if you like this idea on Mondays After Makeup, where I talk about makeup related anything. Brushes. No. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not in the brain part. Stop talking. Alrighty. Have a wonderful day, night, evening. Wonderful.